Good morning, everyone. Allow us to present our action research entitled, The Use of SALI, Systematic, Accurate, Learner-Centered, Love-Driven, Yes to Reading, Approach 2.0 as Academic Performance Boost in Blended Learning. We are the proponents of this study, Assistant Principal 2, Miss Janice C. Noda, our English teacher, Teacher 3, Miss Cindi N. Alejandrino, and our School Principal 2, Ma'am Rosalia B. Anacay. For the rationale. The pandemic has created significant interruptions to educational activities throughout the world. Because of the magnitude of these disruptions, there is significant concern about the occurring of learning loss. It is important to note that learning loss is defined as the gap between the abilities that a student would have developed in the context of ordinary educational practice and the actual abilities that the student possesses, because of the COVID-19 related disruptions. Basically, we conducted this action research to address the learning gap and to increase the academic achievement of the learners. The website www.3plearning.com suggested providing meaningful and positive feedback to motivate the learners. Feedback should be thoughtful, timely and specific. Based on the recent study of Anacay, Alejandrino and Noda, 2021, the readability levels of the learners must be considered when giving tasks or activities. Written tasks and performances must be suited to the learner's needs, interests and experiences. According to the study of Morgan, 2022, one of the issues with distance learning is the dull instruction. Learners should be engaged with active learning. The Swami, 2020, emphasized the fact that a teacher who loves teaching teach children to love learning. When there is commitment and passion towards the profession, effective communication between the management, parents, students is built. Doming, 2021, stressed out that the pandemic has had a negative impact on the reading development of students. If nothing is done, long-term damage may result. From these, we based our SALI approach 2.0. S for systematic checking. A for the provision of accurate assessments. L for learner-centered approach in teaching. Another L for love-driven teaching. And Y for yes to reading. Secured with parental consents, the participants in this action research were the grade 10 learners of Maragondon National High School under blended learning. The study was conducted during the first quarter of this school year. ENSCIMAFIL learning areas were the focus of this study. The pretest was administered prior to the conduct of the study. The test consisted of 10-item questions for each learning area. After collecting the pretest results, SALI Approach 2.0 was implemented. The post-test was administered at the end of the first quarter period. The assessment tools used in this study were all validated by our head teachers and master teacher in the school. It was found out then that the mean percentage score before SALI Approach 2.0 was 30.75, categorized as low mastery based on the LOA interpretation table. After the implementation, it increased to 70.83, categorized as moving towards mastery. Moreover, there was a significant difference in the pretest and post-test results since the p-value of 0.021 is less than the level of significance, which is 0.05. The results signified that SALI Approach 2.0 can really boost the academic performance of grade 10 learners in blended learning. Moreover, the success of this study was very evident from the good feedback received from the learners with regards to their teachers' performance. Allow me to share some of their feedback. This has also been the basis of giving technical assistance to teachers. The data we gathered from the Voice of the Customer tool was helpful in teachers' reflection of her teaching practice. In light of the following results, the following implications are recommended. For teachers, the application of SALI Approach 2.0 must be continued and implemented to other grade levels for the purpose of strengthening the AGAP program. For school head, the study must be disseminated and introduced to other schools for utilization purposes. For future researchers, further research can focus on the correlation of students' feedback to the teacher's performance. Here are the references of our study. This ends our presentation. Thank you so much.